He saw through the lies, fought against the corruption, and never bowed to the powerful. They tried to erase him, but he burned too bright to be forgotten. He lived on his own terms, spoke the truth no matter the cost, and left this world unbroken. His war is over, but his fight will never be silenced. Riccardo Caponi lived his life with unrelenting defiance, never once surrendering to the forces that sought to break him. He was born into struggle, raised by immigrants who fought for a piece of the American dream, only to watch the system make it just out of reach. He carried their burdens, but he refused their fate. From his earliest years, Ricardo understood the truth that most spend a lifetime avoiding, that the game is rigged, that power serves itself, and that real freedom comes not from wealth or status, but from refusing to submit. He spent decades navigating a corporate world that demanded obedience, only to walk away when he saw it for the hollow machine it was. He sought something real, something meaningful, something bigger than himself. He found it in a public service where he believed he could finally work for something other than profit. But even there, the forces of corruption found him. They came for his home, his rights, his very existence. He fought back, exposing the rot at every turn, refusing to go quietly as they tried to erase him. Through it all, he lived on his own terms. He never married, never had children, but he gave his love and loyalty to the creatures who deserved it most. His faithful dog, Penny, and his cat, Meow Meow, who stood by him in his final days. His body waged a war of its own, against a cancer that never stopped coming. But Ricardo knew the truth. It wasn't just disease that was killing him. It was the weight of a world that punishes those who refuse to fall in line. Still, he fought, until he had nothing left to give. He asked for no funeral, no mourning, no ceremony. He asked only to be reduced to ashes, scattered without fanfare, the way society had always tried to cast him aside. But Riccardo Caponi will not be forgotten. His story will live on in the cracks of a system he exposed, in the voices of those who refused to bow, in the unfinished fight he left behind. They thought they could erase him. They were wrong.